I would like if you could please teach us regarding one of the hidden sins that you had mentioned in the beginning of the service, of which you teach us frequently. In particular, the sin of envy. And I would like to, if you allow me, sister, to refer to a single verse in Ezekiel chapter number 31 in verse number 9. Considering that I find this verse very interesting because it teaches something about envy. The Bible states here in this passage, once again, Ezekiel chapter number 31, verse number 9, regarding the devil, the Bible states, I made it beautiful with a multitude of branches, so that all the trees of Eden envied it, that were in the garden of God. So if you could please, based on this verse, teach us regarding envy.
I thought that is when the sin of envy was created. Well, the sin of envy, yes. Envy is a very common flaw among people. I say that I have felt sin at some point, once or twice, and I corrected myself. And you realize when you feel envy. You realize it. When you feel in your heart something against someone else, you say, why do I feel something against this person? And so you analyze yourself and you say, no, it seems to be envy. I'm going to keep myself from this. I'm going to ask the Lord to deliver me from this because I do not want to feel envy about anything or anyone. And I was delivered. God delivered me. He delivered me. I can say that I do not have that weakness of envy in me. On the contrary, when someone triumphs, when someone ranks the highest places, when someone is awarded, when someone is given the best, when someone has the best, they buy the best, they live in the best, I am not envious. I'm happy for them. And I'm happy that they live this way in those circumstances, that they have things, that they may enjoy things. And so, surely, God allows us to live many things in life and to change so that we are able to teach. Because if we never live or have experiences, how are we going to teach? How are we going to feel, or how are we going to put ourselves in other people's shoes if we've never lived any situation? And well, that is about envy. God removed that from me, but because I made an effort, because I acknowledged, I realized and I told the Lord that I did not want to feel this. And the Lord helped me, and He removed that spirit. Also, one time, the Lord spoke to me. I remember that one time around Pereira, Colombia, someone prayed for me and said, you need to have love for everyone because you still lack love. And I began to analyze and think, what could it be concerning love? And then suddenly I remembered that I was angry. I felt resentful against someone. And that person, I felt that I didn't like them. I said, I don't like them. And I said, that is what God is talking about. And so that is lack of love. That is lack of mercy, to have patience, to overlook everything. And perhaps that person has done something for me to feel that way about them. But the Lord taught me to forgive, to forget, to not pay any attention to these things, to ignore them. And that's it. That is that person's problem and not mine. And God also cleansed me from that flaw or that spirit, whatever it may be. And so that has helped me as well to teach my brothers and sisters, those who are near me, those who ask me, those who I have the opportunity to discover if they feel envy, when I discover that they feel resentment or they're hurt because of someone, the Lord reveals this to me. And then I teach them and I say, you have this, but change. Do not harbor this, because that prevents you from receiving blessings from God, receiving spiritual gifts, having spiritual progress. That prevents you from all of these things. So change and do not be this way. Remove that from your heart. And that is what I tell you, brothers and sisters. It's this: God allows us to do things, to fall in a mistake, but we ought to acknowledge it, to change. He helps us. And then we help others with spiritual gifts. God is also going to give us that discernment so that we are able to discover things in our lives and other people's lives, those bad things, those flaws that are not good for us, and allow us to correct ourselves in time. And I give thanks to God, because that is why I'm always so marveled every day, seeing the works that He does, seeing how He changes us and transforms us.